Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a dragon inspired dress, costume making for the props, using EVA foam and some FX stuff for the face. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below what do you think about this video. I'm posting new videos every week, so click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I upload my brand new video. Also, to see more of my arts, you can follow me on my Instagram down here. I will leave the link in the description box down below. Click up here to see more of my art videos. And so, let's get started.
So what you need is a piece of paper, hot glue gun, scissors, pen, pencil and glue sticks. Firstly, draw and cut a few pieces of dragon scales from a paper, just like this. Use it as a stencil to draw and cut. Repeat it on the EVA foam. Clean cut the edges to make it look smooth. And there you have it. Repeat to make the scales as needed, according to your body size. You will be making something like this. This will be the arm part. So start taking your glue gun, start from the bottom. Apply glue on top and the middle of the sides of the scales to connect them. To make it curve and stick to your shoulders, use anything that is cylinder as a guide to mimic your shoulders. Then you have an arm. Then slowly curve and place the scales as you desire to make it curve. If you're not so sure, just put it on your shoulder and glue one by one on your shoulder, but you might burn yourself during the process. I do think it will be easier if you have someone to help you with this, because I did not have one. Then to make a curvy or lifted scales for the shoulders, to make it look like a spike on the shoulder, cut out the pointy middle part and glue it together. I made 3 spikes for each side of my shoulder and glue them piece by piece. Then slowly glue a piece of EVA foam as the base to connect more scales on the shoulder. Then glue one by one scales to connect from the shoulder to the neck or the collar part. And then glue pieces of the scales to the front that will be floating a bit from your shoulders. Then make a scale facing downwards by cutting a triangle and glue them together. It will make an L shape, if that makes sense. This will cover the back of your shoulder as it will lay flat on your back. Make a connector from your shoulder to the neck and to the other shoulder by gluing the sides of the scales to each other. And then I added 3 more scales to the back to connect this to my spine later on. Next is the shoe part. I absolutely have no idea about this one. I did not plan well enough, so I'm using my favorite shoe. Cover it with tiny scales. Also repeat the same steps by cutting and gluing them around the shoes. For this part, I did not glue anything to the shoe. All I did is glue them tightly so that they won't move and so that I can use my shoe back to normal. To prevent the glue from sticking to the shoe, I place a piece of paper under it and then glue the spikes together so that no glue will stuck to the shoe. By taking a softer fabric, cut a long piece, a strip, something like that, as this will be the base for the spine. Then using glittery EVA foam, cut big scales as much as needed. And glue them by pinch the top as it dries. Glue them onto the fabric. And you can see that it's flexible for your movement. And then I cut small pieces of scales to put on my nails, cut one of the edge and glue them together. Repeat until it's enough to fit for 10 fingers, nails. So this is what it looks like when it's put together, from the neck to the shoulder, from the neck to the spine. And I also added a long sharp tail at the end of this spine. Then cut 6 strips of glittery foam and glue them together at 45 angle, as this will make 3 sets of ribs. When it's done, glue them onto the interior part of the fabric of the spine. So it will look something like this. So the painting part begins. For this, I use a foam brush, dip a gold paint, and flick it upwards, so it will create a shadow underneath every scales. So only the tip of the scales will be golden. And by stamping and brushing the brush foam vertically to create like a striped scales, I realized using this foam brush is easier rather than using this normal brush, painting brush for this. And so, just repeat the painting process for the arm part to the shoulders. I don't think I should explain how this goes again. It's still the same. And then my beautiful assistant came to help and play whatever she can find here. And look at that. She's so cute. I smile so much as I watch this and edit this video. It's so cute. My pretty princess. So I painted gold only on the edges for my ribs to make it stand out as I wear my black dress. So to cover up the shoe, I wrap my shoes and my my legs with a cling wrap and wrap it with tape to secure it in place. I was planning to make a leg armor, but the time was so limited. So this is all I have. Then I draw lines to guide myself on where should I cut them. Then use it as a stencil to cut it on the EVA foam. So glue them together and fit them to the shoes. Paint the scales gold and repeat the process for both shoes. And it turned out looking like an elf shoes. I did not like this part, seriously, I did not like it. But this is all I have with a limited time. I do hope I'll make a better one next time. Then I make a hand armor with a different shape of scales, glue them together and paint it gold. I forgot to mention that the gold paint that I could find was a poster gold paint. I do recommend using an acrylic based paint since it's waterproof. Poster paint activates with water, so what I did to prevent it from washing away, I spray a coat of clear acrylic paint for everything. Glue the middle part first, then curve as you glue the sides to make it stay curved to your arms. So it will look something like this. And I also spray clear acrylic paint after this. I was so happy how this turned out. You can see how excited I was. For the realistic spikes, which is the FX part, I use a polymorph thermoplastic polycaprolactone moldable plastic. I don't even know which one is the name. It was in the description when I bought it online from Shopee. So what I did is take 15 pieces of plastic, put it on the spoon, dip it in the hot water until it turns clear. Means it's ready to be molded. So roll the plastic and shape it just like a spikes or fangs. I do recommend put it in a bottle, so don't do what I did. I accidentally dropped hundreds of the plastic balls all over my room. I had to pick it up for a while. I wasted my time for this. And put it aside to cool it off. So once it's fully cool, it will turn back to white. Repeat and make as much as needed. And also make variety sizes of the fangs. It would look much cool and more realistic. So just now, like you saw, I was testing this for the first time. First, I take the liquid latex, spread it on the base of the spike and on the skin. Then layer cotton wool on top to make it more tacky. And to create a skin layer around the spikes. Then when I get the idea how to use it, I start making the base for the spikes. As it dries a bit, shape it using your finger to the way that you would lay it on your skin. As you are done making that, let it dry and it will harden. I apologize for not recording this part. I got carried away layering it on my skin and forgot to press record. But what I did was lay a liquid latex on the skin, layer a cotton on top, then layer a liquid latex again, layer by layer until I get the desired shape. Then I place the spikes on my eyebrows and glue them with the liquid latex. Remember to build the skin slowly but surely, layer by layer, rather than putting a gigantic latex and cotton. And once you do that, you can't go back once it's done. And cut away pieces unwanted pieces. So it looks something like this. Then put it aside, let it dry to harden. And also don't get any of this in your hair. It's almost impossible to remove. Seriously, I was struggling like for 10 minutes straight. I was crying. I like to see myself suffer.
And I have my hair stuck there.
Oh, and I'm showing you my hair that was plucked from the liquid latex. So you don't want that. It's hurtful. Moving on, start by painting it black. I use a black face paint for this. I do recommend using an acrylic paint since the face paint is not drying up as fast as I want it to. As I touch it, black pigment came up. So, oh yeah, and I also sprayed a clear acrylic on top to make it less tacky. Paint gold for the high points of the skin, leaving black as the background. And my head was in the way for a while. To finish off and get ready for the party, rub Vaseline onto the hairs, rubbing a thick layer of it front and back so it might prevent from sticking to your hairs. So draw the shape of your prosthetic as your guideline. Apply primer on your skin, avoiding the part where the prosthetic will be. And apply liquid latex around your brows and stick the prosthetic spikes to your skin. Hold it in place until it dries. Then apply a thin layer of liquid latex on the edges to make it seamless. Gosh, why is it so hard to say? And then apply foundation and start the makeup process. For this, I'm using my James Charles palette and applying a base using my concealer. I started off with yellow color as a transition shade. Then I take a brown eyeshadow, put it on top of my lids, starting from the crease to the inner crease, and blend them together. I also put it under my waterline, I think. Then taking the yellow shade again, blend them together in a circular motion, and also tapping it to make the color stick. Okay. Then take a black eyeshadow and blend them all together to make a smooth transition from the lightest to the darkest. And then I apply a white glittery eyeshadow. Is it shimmery? Sorry, shimmery eyeshadow to the middle of my eyelids, and then blend the black eyeshadow together. And then apply an eyeliner, mascara, and eyelashes. And then fill in my brows with a brow pencil, a black eyeshadow, and to deepen up the brows. And to make like I do have a brows. And again, I forgot to record the part where I paint the edges of the skin, the prosthetic black using a black face paint, and then blending with a black eyeshadow from the skin to the latex, and rub it in to make a smooth transition. And I also fill in my hairs with black eyeshadow. So that's the final makeup look for this. And don't mind my messy room, I was in a hurry, and this is how it turned out. I was pretty proud from the top to the middle part until the spike, except for my shoes. And this is me peeling it off after the party. Look at how oily my face is. And I lost a few brow hairs during this process.
Eyebrows tercabut. Bye-bye. So that's it guys, that's the final look. What do you think about it? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, if you have any requests, ideas or suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm posting new videos every week, so click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I upload my brand new video. Also, to see more of my arts, you can follow me on my Instagram down here. I will leave the link in the description box down below, so click here to subscribe to my channel. To see more of my other videos, you can click my playlist here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!